This is how we survive in Africa. It is
Whoa.
very
Oh yeah. Yeah.
scary when you're in Africa
My God. My God. My God. My God.
to do whatever we do in order to
Kamadusa
survive.
n'omuzuluma nenda dusa.
As you can see, this bridge is
Ooh.
damaged. And in fact, this bridge is a bridge where the train used to pass. As you can see, there are railways there. It's a railway, but it's a defunct railway. It's no longer in use. So people are using this railway to pass, even in doing business. As you can see, there is a market here because the railway is no longer functional. But this can be something that is somewhere is not happening. But in Africa, this is how we are surviving. People are doing everything as normal. As you can see, everybody is happy doing his own thing. There is a big market here. I'm not sure if the railway will be amended, if they will work on it again so that maybe train can pass. But as I'm seeing, I don't think it will be repaired anymore because people are settled here now. They are established. It is now an area where people are living, and there is this big market. I never thought I could find a market here because as you are watching this video, this was a place or a route of a train. It was a railway, but now people have changed it into a business area. We are surviving like this in Africa. It is hard, but we're still making it. We are not giving up. Africa is rising. You know, when people are saying that in Africa there is no better life, I don't think what better life are you talking about when you see these people here their own life. They're not thinking about what other people are fighting. You know, in the developed countries, people have got much problems, a lot of stress there. And many people who are living in developed countries, they are like in Africa. They would like to come to Africa to settle because the things that they go through in the developed countries are too much. Too much. You work very hard to survive. You're paid according to the hours you work. It's a struggle there. It's a struggle. You don't have peace of mind to think of the bills to pay. Everything is paid for. And it's expensive because you have to have it. That's what it is in the developed countries. But in Africa, it's not like that. You are surviving with your little money. You're okay. you don't think too much. There's no stress at all. As you can see, these people, look at their faces. They don't have to worry about anything. They're happy people. Look at the market is big, and there are a lot of people here. It's in the morning, but the market is already full. It's busy here. People are making money, and you can see it's like in the jungle. Within the jungle, there is a market here. In an area where you could not believe could be a market, there is a market here. See, very, very good experience in Africa. So you can see here, no, those are zips. Like, they're sold here. And it's a business. He's making money, this guy, with the zips here. So everything can give you money, right? You wonder this kid is able to survive, or the owner of the business is able to survive just selling the zips, the plastic bags there, right? People moving up and down. You can see the women with the vegetables that are lying on the ground, selling tomato there, selling everything that you want, right? People are buying them. You can see, right? So life is okay. You can make it in Africa without problems, right? It's a long market. Vegetables are everywhere. And in fact, they are not only vegetables, everything that you would like to have. It's here, right? I'm trying to ask this woman how much is the vegetables, and it's telling me 100 kwacha.
Malo?
I don't know 100 kwacha for how many vegetables, but it's saying 100 kwacha. Maybe for 2 vegetables or 3 vegetables, I'm not sure. But maybe 100 kwacha can be enough for me only. So it's busy here. 100 in dollars, I think it's maybe 0.5 cents, I'm not sure. So it's busy here. It's very busy. See, people are working hard here to survive. You can see this railway, right? This place has been turned into a market, but it's a railway here, right? It used to be a railway. The government just looked over it to never thought of bringing back railway services in Malawi. I think there are railway services, but this railway has been defined for a long period of time. Hopefully one day they will repair it, right? So as you're watching the video that I'm showing you how culture and life and people of Africa is all about. The people in Africa are happy people. They live not because they are in a competition with anybody else, but they live their life and they're making it peacefully, enjoying, right? There are different 2 types of people in Africa. There are 2 different types of people in Africa. There are people who are rich and there are people who are poor. In Africa, there is no middle income economy like the way it is in the developed countries, but there is rich people and poor people, right? But the poor people are able to survive on their own. They fight and they make it. They live the life they would like to live, and they're surviving. And out of these poor people, some work very hard to become rich people, and they get rich if they really work hard, right? Some do work hard by getting educated so they get a good job and change into a rich person after getting a good job. Some work very hard by doing business, which eventually changes them into rich people. It is possible in Africa for you to change, but you need to work very hard. And I think out of 1,000 people, maybe one person can get rich in Africa if they work hard. It's not like 50-50. It's not like a high chance of getting better if you work hard. You can work hard and die working hard in Africa. It is possible because of the environment, economic environment, because there is no leveled ground. There is no equal opportunity in Africa. You are not paid according to how much you work. In Africa, you work hard but don't pay enough. I know in the developed countries that's not the case. You work very hard and get rich. It is possible if you work more hours. Right. So these are people. You can see that they live a better life as you see the kids there. Enjoy having peace. The running like that, it's in the morning, also energetic. Everybody is so happy and smiling in this continent of Africa of ours. You're watching this video. I am Henrik Barnett on the Henrik's TV, and I'm giving you nothing but good content about Africa. And this is, I'm in the country of Malawi, in Blantyre City, in the town called Bise, and this is the Bise, which is different from the Bise Hill where rich people live. This Bise is where people of mixed economy are living. Some rich, some poor, some able to do, some not able to do. It's just a mixed town, and it's fine. As you can see, it's a good town. I would like to tell you, Africa or Malawi, we can do better. We can change our continent if we begin to develop areas equally. We should not say this is the same town, therefore let's not bring developments in the same town. You people who are responsible to develop towns, to develop the country of Malawi or the continent of Africa, let us develop the continent equally. We should not emphasize on just one side of development push, whereby we look on only the places where already development is and begin to do more in those areas, leaving out other areas which we think are not able to do, are not well to do. Like, I was asking for a direction, and this gentleman is telling me where I'm supposed to go. So, it is getting good here in Africa to this month of November 2024. It is the rainy season. So as you can see, gardens are already prepared. The people will be harvesting in 3 months from now. So it's like for maize in Malawi, it takes for 3 months for it to be mature after you have planted it. So for example, in November it's planted, and we wait for November, December, January, February. Most of times in March it's when we harvest our maize. So by February we'll be eating maize. It's a good food. I think you know what maize is. In Africa we eat maize, right? We eat maize. What we do with maize is to prepare maize flour, to process maize flour. We use maize flour for food, and even we use the maize itself raw from the garden, just from its cob, and we roast it. It's nice as well, right? It's nice in Africa. Like, yeah, now I'm in the right direction, because I am going to get the direction that can lead me to a place where I am comfortable with, I'm aware with, because the election I've never been here, so I'm just using the mental map. I don't know what a mental map is, but I'm just using the elections that is like a common sense. And I'm not really lost, but I need to ask for right direction. So now I'm on the right path, going to where I'm supposed to be. So I'm saying that Africa is happy, is okay living like the way it is without any interference by anybody else. If Africa was left out to be the way it is, by now would have been a very developed continent. But confusion happened due to interference by other foreign policies of other governments who affected negatively the economy and lives of the people in Africa through disturbances that politically happened and economically happened. But I believe Africa is going to be okay on its own, right? This lady was looking at me very attentively, so I had to give her greetings and tried to ask more direction from her. And she telling me that the election I must go back to the market where there is a railway. So she tells me I should keep going straight and get to the market road there, and then from there I walk just a few meters and go on my left to find the direction I'm looking for. But I don't believe her. I don't believe her because she was not happy with the camera, so she was looking at me very suspiciously, and so she was giving me wrong directions just to confuse me. But anyway, it happens sometimes. She may not be wrong, she may not be misleading me. She may be giving me that direction, maybe just for me to be in maybe the obvious road. Maybe she may be giving me the obvious direction. So it's fine. But I'll see what to do. I'll keep on going to get to where I'm supposed to go. I stayed long with this lady because she was giving me a direction which really I'm surprised with. Like, I have to go back to the market where I'm coming from.